Welcome to Lunch Money Bet. This is Ryan.
And this is Dila.
And welcome back to Lunch Money's tutorial series. In the first episode, we told you guys how to create a budget for sports betting. In the second episode, we taught you guys what a money line is and how to pick a team and who to decide on who to bet on for the day. In episode 3, we're going to be discussing the spread and how to bet on the spread. Dilo, what in the heck is a spread?
Yeah, a point spread is used in sports betting to even the odds between two unevenly matched teams. Each team is giving a point total by the odds maker that can be added or subtracted to the final score. Most spread bets come out to around a minus 110, so you'll just about double your money. A common theme in this episode and the next few episodes is a lot of these bets, such as the spread or the next episode's going to be over-unders, they usually come out to minus 110 and they're pretty much pick'ems or double your money bets. Ryan, do you want to explain to him what a pick'em is?
Absolutely. So basically, a spread, think of it as you're at the blackjack table. When you place a bet on blackjack, you're essentially either doubling your money or you're losing your money. Think of that, apply that to what a spread is now. When you're betting on a spread, you're either going to double the money that you put down or you're going to lose your money, just like with any other type of style of betting. Now, with a spread, the way that you get a spread even let me give you guys an example. Say the Kansas City Chiefs are a huge favorite against the Denver Broncos. If the Chiefs are favored by 10 points, that would make the spread even. So if you wanted to bet on the Chiefs that day and you wanted to double your money, since they're the favorite, you're obviously not going to double your money just by them winning. The way that they make that even is they say, if you want to bet on the Chiefs since they're favored today, you have to bet that they win by more than 10 points. That is a spread bet. So now it basically takes the favorite and the underdog and it evens them out. So for example, if you wanted to take the Broncos you like the Broncos that day against the Chiefs. If the Broncos were a plus 10 and you put down $100 on that, that means that the Broncos could win the game and you would win your money, or they could lose by anything under 10 points. As long as the Broncos lose by less than 10 points, you would still win your bet. So that is a spread bet, and that's how odds makers make these spreads even when it's an uneven matchup.
Yeah, here, I'll give you another example as well. If the Lakers are playing the Magic and the Lakers are heavy favorites, such as a minus 350, and you don't like that payout for the straight bet, that's a good time to look at the spread. The spread for the game is minus 7.5 for the Lakers and plus 7.5 for the Magic. Whichever side you choose, if you choose correctly, you're going to double your money. So if you choose the Lakers minus 7.5, that means the Lakers have to win by 8 or more points. If the Lakers win by 12, for example, you won. If you choose the Magic at plus 7.5, that means the Magic can lose by 7 points or less and you'll win. So if the Magic lose by 5 or if they win, you double your money. It's not going to be the same as if you pick the Magic to flat out win as an underdog, but it's a little bit safer of a bet. So
Now, here's the difference between a money line bet and a spread bet. Like D'Lo was saying, if you're taking the Lakers and they're the favorite and you take them as a money line bet, it ultimately depends what the money line number is. But you're essentially, if you're taking the money line favorite, you're going to get back a 20 to a 30% return on your bet. Now, if you're taking a spread bet, you're getting a 100% return on your investment if it wins. That's the difference between a favorite spread and an underdog. Now, the difference between an underdog money line pick is if they're an underdog pick and you're betting on them on the money line, you're going to get more than 100%. You're going to get anywhere from 100 to, essentially 1,000% back on your investment if you're betting on an underdog money line. But you're also saying that that underdog has to win. Now, if you're betting an underdog on the spread, you're saying that they can win or they can lose by however many points they're allowed to lose by. So that spread bet is really good for if you feel good about an underdog team in the first place, that's giving you some insurance saying that if they don't win, they can lose by this many points.
exactly. You took the words right out of my mouth. And spread betting can work for football, soccer, basketball, etc. Everything. The spreads make the bets close to the minus 110, but the trade-off is you have to guess the point differential. Being that spreads are usually minus 110, 100 pays out around $190.
A spread usually works with any sport that accumulates points of some sort. The only sport I can't that I can think of right now that does not have a spread would be the UFC, for example, or any fighting, because you're not saying that they're going to win by a certain amount of points. They either have to win the fight. So most fighting bets are going to be money line bets, but essentially anything else like baseball, hockey, basketball, football, those are all going to have spread bets daily. So when you guys look at the spread bets, when you see a minus however many points, that means that that team is a favorite and they're projected to win by that many points. If you see a team with a plus sign and a certain amount of points after it, it means that that team can win or they are allowed to lose to up to that many points listed on that book.
Exactly. So that's spread bets. Thank you guys for listening. So now you should have budgeting, money lines, and spreads in your arsenal to bet. And you should feel a little bit more comfortable betting these types of things. As always, you can always DM us on Instagram at Lunch Money Bet if you have any questions. Thank you all for listening.
All right, guys, have a wonderful day and run it up.